Alrighty then, hey there guys, this is Norris, and if the Smuggler would stop having a spasm attack, I could continue with the introduction. Okay, again, this is Norris, and I am actually playing Assassin's Creed Brotherhood. It's been some time. It's been nearly 3 months since my last Revelations gameplay, let alone my last Brotherhood gameplay, so this is kind of bringing back some memories and some nostalgic feelings from back in the day when I used to upload Brotherhood gameplays. But it was good to play Brotherhood again. It was good to take it off the shelf and pop it in the handy dandy Xbox and get some games going. The reason why I haven't really been posting any Assassin's Creed gameplays or really too many videos in general is because with Revelations it just kind of got to a point where I couldn't really enjoy it. Like every time I tried to play it just got to a point where it frustrated me so badly that I put it on the shelf for like a month and never even touched it again. And in the rare cases that I felt like playing it again, it would just last for like one day, because I would just get so aggravated with it that I would just put it back on the shelf and not touch it again. So I kind of went on a hiatus, I guess that's how you pronounce it. So yeah, that's part of the reason why I haven't really been uploading too many videos lately. Another one being because I've been really busy with school for the past few months, so I never really had any time to record any new content during that time. So basically all of the videos that I have uploaded, except for the most recent ones, I think there were a couple of Red Dead Redemption videos that I had just uploaded. Those were new content videos. Those were recorded earlier today actually. But yeah, since I'm on spring break, I might actually have some more time to record gameplays for you guys. So you might see quite a few more Assassin's Creed videos heading your way in the near future, which if you like my Assassin's Creed videos, that's great, and if not, sorry. But yeah, like I said, it was good to play Brotherhood again. I had a lot of fun, even if there were some frustrating moments. For example, I think my biggest issue was that, well, it's really mostly because I had gotten so used to the system in Revelations that when I got back to Brotherhood, I felt kind of alienated playing it at first. I wasn't really used to the system, but yeah, I think my biggest issue was really issues with things like the lock system and all that kind of stuff, because again, I had just gotten so used to the system in Revelations that it was kind of weird for Brotherhood. And I mean, in my personal opinion, I kind of view that the Revelations lock system is superior. I know not everybody might agree with me, but that's just my personal opinion. And I think the biggest reason why is because you can just quickly clear the lock. All you have to do is just hit the lock button again and it's gone. That's not really the case with Brotherhood. You have to pretty much sell your soul to the devil to actually get this thing to freaking unlock, because there were a lot of instances where if you just hit the lock button again, it would just relock onto the same person or just lock onto something else, and you'd still be in this situation where you couldn't really do much, because again, with the system with Brotherhood, it's such a focused system. If you lock onto someone, you lose interactability with pretty much everyone else in the whole game until you clear that lock. So yeah, that was a frustrating time for me, was having to deal with the migration back to the old system. And another thing that I guess got on my nerves was the length of the stun animations. They felt just so long and dragged out, again because I had just gotten used to the system in Revelations where you just kind of finished your stun animations like that, to where once you got back to Brotherhood, they just felt so long that it was it was a bit annoying to have to deal with that at first. I think with Brotherhood, it's just that the gameplay seems a bit slower paced, or rather more committed than in Revelations, because you have situations where, again, the stun animations are really short, plus the fact that you can actually use abilities in stun and kill animations, plus the freedom you have with the new lock system. Whereas with Brotherhood, you have such a confined sort of set I guess, range of things that you can do with the mechanics and things such as abilities and stunts and all that kind of stuff. But anyways, yeah, that's the end of the first round. Pretty good first round, I might say myself. I'd also like to take this time to formally apologize if my commentary isn't exactly up to the standard that it was before. It's been, what, nearly, I think it's been like 6 months since my last commentary, so it's kind of a slow process for me right now. It's kind of like dusting off mountains and mountains of cobwebs, getting used to this, just this commentary business. So hopefully you can cope with me as I sort of fumble about through this new system. But I guess I should actually talk about some of the gameplay stuff now. Let's see here. I guess I could talk about my sets. My preferred set for Manhunt defense is, let's see here, long-lasting smoke and rapid reload mute with blender and overall cooldowns. And my general set of choice for Manhunt offense is decoy and disguise, which might seem a little bit weird, but I generally find it to be effective because you can use the decoy for offensive reasons to find your target in a discreet manner. Because if you actually lock onto someone and try to use decoy on them and they're not an NPC, it'll actually give you a notification saying that, hey, this is a player, so you could actually use that to your advantage to actually find your target that way. Don't really use it that much in Revelations, though. I don't really know why. Well, I think it's because I also don't really use Disguise, because the whole purpose of Disguise is to give you that extra 200 points with the hidden bonus, and since I got rid of that in Revelations, I just kind of stayed away from it for offensive purposes, although it can still have its uses, considering the fact that with Manhunt, generally in the defense round, most people just look for one specific persona, and that's the persona of the enemy team, so they kind of get caught off guard if they get killed by a pursuer who's using Disguise in Manhunt. So, I don't know, I guess you could still use it if you'd like. Let's see here, general tactics. I generally tend to take a more aggressive approach in the offensive round, you know, try and quickly rack up kills and build up streaks as usual, which with the old detection meter, it's a very, very effective game style, and it could definitely rack you up a lot of points very fast. I think it was actually one of the more effective game styles, and actually what made the offensive round in Manhunt really the most profitable, I guess you could say. Whereas in Revelations, with the introduction of the reverse detection meter, it kind of punishes aggressive play more, and generally makes it to where you'll usually get quite a lot of your score gain in the defensive round. But yeah, the only thing that you really have to worry about with this set is accidentally locking onto the wrong person when you want to use a decoy, because I just kind of did there, and I got a little bit screwed. So I just kind of took a random guess, got lucky, and ended up getting a kill, so that's good. But yeah, just business as usual, I guess. I say business as usual even though I haven't done this for who knows how long. But yeah, other than that, with the changes between Brotherhood and Revelations and having to get used to that, it was a lot of fun. It was a lot of fun to play Brotherhood again. And I'm hoping to continue that tomorrow as well, and hopefully get some more games recorded. I think as it stands right now, based off of the games that I have recorded today, I actually have, well, I already mentioned this, but I have quite a bit of content to upload. I think the last time I checked, I had like 7 more videos or so. I'm actually working on one right now with a friend of mine who is actually playing this game with me in this this very game. I think you might like the content that we are uploading together. It was, I guess, good gameplay on both of our parts. there were a couple of games where I think we both ended up doing well, and in other times we had moments where one of us did, I guess, average, and the other one actually did pretty well, so, yeah. But, yeah, the gameplay's starting to wind down. I don't really think I get that much more. I think I end up getting one more disguise kill for another streak, but that's about it. So, yeah, this is Norris, and I hope you enjoy the gameplay. It's been quite good doing this again, even though this is a very awkward situation for me. But yeah, final score 13,035 points. Not bad at all. Yeah, again, this is Norris. Hope you enjoyed it. See you later.